Alright guys, welcome to Guarding the Idiot Squad, and today we're trying our mono blue mill deck. I think I finally figured out the problem, and is that we kept on dying too quickly. So what I did is I'm going to read off the list and then explain what I made changes to. So we have 4 ops, which scribe 1, draw a card, 2 fountain renewals. At the beginning of your upkeep, you gain 1 life. Pay 3, sacrifice Fountain of Renewal, draw a card. Got 4 Drowned Secrets. Whenever you cast a blue spell, target player puts the top 2 cards of their library into their graveyard. Unexplained Disappearance. Return target creature to its owner's hand. Surveil 1. We got Divination. Draw 2 cards. We got 3 of those. Psychic Corrosion, we got 4 of those. Whenever you draw a card, each opponent puts the top 2 cards of their library into their graveyard. We've got 4 Sinister Sabotages, counter target spell, and Surveil 1. We've got 4 Thought Collapses, counter target spell. Its controller puts the top 3 cards of their library into their graveyard. We've got 1 Chaos Wand for extra spice. Pay 4, tap it, target opponent exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile an instant or sorcery card. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Then put the exiled cards that weren't cast this way on the bottom of that library in a random order. There are 4 Chemisters Insight, which sets to draw 2 cards and jumpstart. We've got 3 Devious Cover-Ups, counter target spell. If that spell is countered this way, exile it instead of putting it into its owner's library. You may shuffle up to 4 target cards from your graveyard into your library. And then we have 3 Sleeps. Tap all creatures target player controls. Those creatures don't untap during that player's next untap step. So basically what we're going to try to do is with things like Chaos Wand and our Psychic Corrosion and our Drowned Secrets, we're going to be trying to mill the fuck out of our opponents so bad that it's so horrible. And so I'm going to talk about what I had to do. So I'm going to load up a game and talk about what happened. So what made it lose is because I had a bunch of basically return back to your hand cards, like River's Rebuke, which returns all non-land permanents to its owner's hand. The problem was the mana cost. You had too many that costed 6 mana for returning everything, and I think we only need to return the bare essentials. So there's that problem. And it seems like we're facing a green deck right now. So I kept this hand because we have enough mill to do what we need to do. So we'll be okay. Say ouch. Alright, we go ahead and play a Drowned Secrets. This lovely card. Okay, pull it up. Okay, so next we're going to play Psychic Corrosion, just to start the train rolling. We're going to go ahead and start milling him. Okay, so it seems like we're playing some kind of Golgari build, but the problem was that I had a lot of cards that cost too much, and I think the main problem is the curve was too hard to combat. So I just decided, you know what, let's get rid of the curve, take out the 6 cost cards, we don't need them, take off the 5 cost cards, they're too expensive, so we just need to start going. And okay, we really need some kind of health, something, or to mill him faster. So we're going to play Psychic Corrosions to do that. We're going to go ahead and start milling him and milling him. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and opt just in case there's, something That can actually help me. That can actually go on the bottom because we have too much mill now. That is a counter spell that will help at some point, but not right now. We're down to 30 cards, excuse me, because he just drew 2. So we'll probably be able to beat him up. But the problem is that we're going to have, yeah, we're probably dead now. Kind of. Okay, that's 27. Let's go ahead and play another Psychic Corrosion so that way we can get more. Okay. I think we can do it because this will be a total of 10 cards plus an extra 6. So we'll try it. Kind of weird. Okay, you. Alright, and then we're going to draw 2. That's the thing we needed. Damn it. Oh well. Ah, fudge. We lost. There's no way we're going to win. We're down to like 5 cards on our opponent, but we're trying to super speed that mill. So we're going to try again. We had things like Blink of an Eye, which was to return a target permanent to their hand, and then if you pay 2 more, you know, draw a card. But the problem with that is, okay, then what? You just wasted all your mana doing it. So I traded it out for Unexplained Disappearance. And one of my friends, Zach, actually helped me with that, explaining that. So that was the main problem with this deck. It was too big of a mana curve. It had so many problems with, you know, paying additional mana for stuff that didn't even help it, really. And so hopefully we can get it straightened out. But for right now, we're kind of going at a slow point because we didn't draw any real cards, so fun. Alright. So he just played a Jewel of the Cowl. I think he's a dinosaur deck, which is very fearsome. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and play Drowned Secrets right now. Since we don't have the mana for sleep at all, we can't put everything to sleep and then, you know, bide a turn. I think this is the time where we put everything to sleep. Yeah, because he's starting to get a lot of momentum. So we're going to put everything to sleep. And also we're going to mill him for 2. This puts him off, so that way we can just keep going. Okay, now the Stampede, that's fine. Okay. What do I do from here? I think 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think we can be safe and play the Psychic Corrosion. And then this way we can keep milling him, because we need to get to our game plan fast, and then next turn we can just sleep him. Hopefully he doesn't have a Sure Strike. If he does, we're kind of screwed. Or a Titanic, or anything that pumps their creatures up, because this is his total power is 18. Oh fuck, we're dead. We're dead. Yeah, we were definitely dead by the time he played that. Alright, so see how it's kind of a struggle? We didn't get anything we could from this deck. I thought this deck would be a little bit better than everything else that I've been building with Mill. So that's what I wanted to showcase it with, but with everything that has been happening with the deck, it's kind of hard to even get anywhere with it, to the point where we just get fucked, honestly. So if we win one, great, we won one. If we don't, oh well, we didn't win one. I'll keep it, because we got enough to put everything away for... Oh my gosh, what is up with these green-red decks? Everybody loves those green-red decks. Alright, remember, we're keeping up the 1 for Spell Pierce, because they don't think we have a Spell Pierce. They don't know that we do not have a Spell Pierce. So the best thing to do is keep up 1 and intentionally make them think that we have something that we do not have. Okay, we're going to keep that island, because we're going to need it. Okay, my turn. Alright, so there's our Chaos Wand. So this would actually work best in this kind of deck, where I think it's all creature based. Alright. That way, most of the stuff is going in the graveyard, into the exile. Go ahead. Pass the turn. Pass the turn. My turn. Okay. I think we start by playing the Chaos Wand, because he's a Golgari deck, which makes me kind of scared, especially for our mill deck. So hopefully we get what we need. If he destroys it, that's fine. We'll be okay, but... Oh! Is this possibly our suit? Oh, nope. That's a Saproling. That's fine. We can actually survive through that. Alright. So, I'm just going to pass the turn. We're going to see what we get. And then in response, I'm just going to start milling him. I'll go ahead and return his archer. I think is the right play. Yeah, let's go ahead and return his archer. That way he's kind of screwed. He has to ping us for 1 each turn. Alright. Perfect. That's actually a perfect card for us, because it lets us cast things that we wouldn't much rather play. Yeah, that's fine, blah, 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 blah. Alright. So we may have to take a risk here. I'm going to go ahead and pass the turn. So he draws his murder. That's really not going to help him at this point, but we can start milling him for our Thought Collapse. So we're going to get some value out of it. So we're going to have to take 9 here, which hurts, but we have no choice. Okay, so we got a Fountain of Renewal. That's something to just heal us back up. I'm going to go ahead and play Sleep. That way we can survive till next turn, because remember, green-black doesn't have haste. And so we can basically pawn off this opportunity that we have. That is true. I think we're dead. I think this is a Saproling token deck, which is very nice on their part to pull off. You know what? I'm going to do it. Let's see what we get. Why not? Okay, so that was course, the question I had about the Chaos Wand, would it be free to cast or not? And apparently it's free, so that's nice. Anyway, this did not go out as planned, but next week we'll be playing something kind of interesting to my point of view, and that we don't get to play it. We're not going to be playing it in play. We're actually going to be playing it in ranked, and that is our Timur deck. This is an imported deck from Day 9's channel, and we're basically going to be taking a look at what he calls the machine gun. It's going to be a fun time, and we're good to have it. So, see you later.